So let's take the Equinox 800 for example. I just picked a machine, any machine, right? The Equinox 800 is easier to adjust in these settings here. My other machines are a little bit harder to adjust. I want to get treasure out of the ground, right? That's what I'm doing this for. I want to get treasure. I want to find some good stuff. And this is the good stuff, right? All that gold, several $1,000s worth of gold right there. And I got this gold because I'm not notching out. And I've seen several videos on YouTube lately with this machine right here. And these big YouTubers have these notched out segments in their, park programs. And, it's a coin program. I understand that you're trying to get coins, but, you got to move away from getting the coins, right? The coins are good indicators, and the pull tabs are good indicators that gold is somewhere near around that, right? In the parks. I'm in Park 2 here, and I'll show you this program that I just saw a couple days ago that a big YouTuber has, and he hunts parks like this with this same coil, the 800, with this 6-inch coil. And I exclusively use this coil on here because it's deadly at jewelry, right? Super deadly at jewelry, the lower conductive jewelry, and even the higher conductive jewelry, And so I'll just discriminate, I'll notch out some segments here, and I'll go over to notch. I'm not going to adjust my ground balance or anything like that, or my noise cancel, because it's not necessary in this video. So I'll notch out all the junk, right? All the foil, all the pull tabs, all the junk, right? But the junk, you want to hear the junk, right? You want to hear that junk. You can reject those by ear, and you'll end up digging a lot more jewelry, a lot more gold, if you do not notch. So 12 and 13 is the range of nickels. So that's part of a coin program, right? You want to hit on just the coins. And that's kind of boring to me, just digging out coins all day long. Kind of boring. You're not going to find any treasure. You're not going to find any treasure if you are notching like this, right? So 12 and 13 are a nickel, right? So 14, 15, 16, and 17, right? And then all the rest, the high tones, right? I want the higher conductors, right? I want to hit the pennies, the dimes, the quarters, half dollars, silver dollars, whatever, So I'm notched out here, Park 2 program. $1,000 gold ring. You'll hit on that $1,000 gold ring, right? In the coin hunting program. 3.5 gram, 14 karat. You'll hit it. You'll hit that ring, right? Because it's a nickel, right? It's basically a nickel. But look at this pull tab. What you're doing is you're trying to notch out the pull tabs because there's so many pull tabs and so much foil, right? You won't hear any of those lower conductive targets, right? I notched that one out. That's good. That one's not notched out. That one's not notched out. That one's notched out. That one's notched out. I just picked a few of them, right? That one's notched out. That one's not notched out. These are all just pull tabs, right? I just took a few of them. It's not a for sure thing, right? You're going to dig up pull tabs no matter what. And I suggest you dig out pull tabs no matter what, anyway. Because they could be a gold ring, right? That one's not notched out. That one's not notched out. That one's a little bit notched out. That one's notched out. That one's not notched out. But this is a problem, right? If you're only hunting for coins, you are missing out on almost all this gold right here, right? And I'll just show you here. You're gonna get this big ring here, right? I wanted to be digging that out big time. This big old honking ring right here. Big old honking ring. This silver ring right here. This silver ring reads up in the notched out area right here. See? I'll turn on my iron so I can hear it. Right? So I just did away with all my notching when I turned my iron on there. Just a button push, right? This ring right here has a gemstone that is $1,200. $1,200. The reason why I'm getting all this jewelry is because I don't notch stuff out, right? Here is about a 7 gram, 14 karat white gold, Black Hills gold. Totally notched out, right? Totally notched out. Here's another big honking ring. Honking, most of the stuff is 14 karat gold. Big honking, probably $200, $250 ring. Notched out because I'm only going for the coins, right? Here's a silver ring right here. Or no, this is another gold ring. There's a gold ring right here. Notched out. Now it's hitting a little bit, but it's not hitting it very good. Another gold ring I actually found with my Equinox 800 in the pouring down rain, and I actually broke it when I put the string to it. I tried to untie the string and it broke the ring there, but you can see it's being notched out. We'll turn the iron on to take that notch out. It sounds kind of weird. It's not hitting it very good, but if I squeeze it together here, getting a really good target. It's not hitting it very good because it's a broken ring, right? Broken rings sound really scratchy. Here's this big heart pendant that I actually found with my Equinox 2 heart pendant. I'm actually discriminated here, right? This is with not notch on. 14 karat gold, right? 14 karat gold ring. Jim just gave me this the other day, right? Now you might hit that one. You might hit it just a little teeny bit. That silver ring, with $1,200 gemstone in it, completely notched out, right? Here's another big honking ring right here. You're gonna miss that gold ring too, right? Here's another really nice white gold ring. It reads up really high. It does say 14 karat in the inside there, and it's made by a specific jeweler. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it reads up really high. I think it may have some platinum or something in it. Here's a gold pendant I found with my my Simplex. Completely notched out, right? Listen to the tones. Listen to the tones on this. This is with the iron notched out, or with the iron on, right? Nice and solid tone, right? I love the low tones on the Equinox. This 14 karat gold bracelet I found with my, I think this was with my MX Sport. Solid 1, right? I'll even bunch it together here. Solid 1, right? If you discriminate out, you're going to be missing on all this gold. I'll notch it right here. Totally gone. Here's a small little gold ring here. Totally notched out. Small little 14 karat gold ring, right? Another small ring here. Completely gone, right? Here's another ring I found with my, I think I found this with my Simplex or my Amphibio. I think I may have found it with my Amphibio. White gold right here. Completely notched out, right? Here's another gold ring right here with some white gold around it that I found on Jewelry Hill with my Amphibio with my 11-inch coil on, and it was reading up as 80, 82, or in the 80s when it was deep in the ground. And when I pulled it out, I was reading in 30s. Completely, not completely notched out. I'm hitting a little bit, but that's just something you will pass up. If you're notching out, you're skipping out on a lot of gold. A lot of gold. Here's another little ring. I think I found this with my MXT All Pro. Completely notched out. This is what it sounds like with full audio. All metal. Nice solid tone. Now I'll go with this big necklace. I actually bought this from Jim. Solid 2. We'll take the notch in there, the Park program. Gone. Completely gone. I'll even bunch it all together here. Not going to hit that gold right there, right? Here's another fairly large gold ring here. Gone, right? Listen to what it sounds like with all metal right here, with the iron on. Here's the spinner Jesus that I've used in several of my test videos, and I did find this with my Amphibio in I think it was 14 kilohertz, or I can't remember exactly, but I had my small coil, my 5-inch coil on when I found this right here. Solid 2, a solid 5 right there, solid 5. Turn my iron off. Completely gone because those numbers are being notched out, right? Here's another gold ring right here, 14 karat gold. That's what it sounds like notched out, or that's what it sounds like notched out. So this gold ring here, you will find this because it's notched out. It sounds just like a nickel, right? This is with the iron on, same exact tone. Right? That's the only ring that you will find. You will find one gold ring out of all these rings here. Actually, I think this one you might be able to find too. Yep, this one too. 2 gold rings. Here's with the iron on. Same tone, right? Here's a couple smaller rings here, right? This is with the iron on. Low tone, 9. Notched out. The coin program, you would skip it. Another gold ring right here. Notched out, right? If you want treasure, don't discriminate. Don't notch. You want to hear it all, man. Because if you have this misunderstanding or misconception of metal detecting as treasure hunting, and you're just going to the parks and trying to get some treasure, you know, and you're going to find a lot of pull tabs. You're going to find a lot of foil. You're going to find a lot of can slaw. And if you discriminate on that foil and those pull tabs, and you just want to go for coins, you're probably not going to find much treasure. You're probably not going to find much treasure. You're going to get frustrated because what you're doing, it's supposed to be notching out all the junk, but it's not really notching out the junk. You're still getting pull tabs, you're still getting can slaw, and there's just as much can slaw and pull tabs as there is, you know, other junk, other small little bits of foil and whatnot. But if you want to discriminate, you know, I would say don't discriminate to start with. Don't notch to start with. Once you learn your detector, then you start discriminating. Or once you learn that sight, start discriminating. If there's a lot of foil and you don't want to do the foil quite yet, and you want to go for the coins, sure, just smack out all the coins, but you want to hear all the rest of the stuff in the ground. So if you get a nice clean tone not a scratchy, bumpy tone. Dig that target up so you can hear it. And with that being notched out there, I can't hear those awesome low tones. I can't hear those awesome mid tones, right? And that's basically jewelry. That's what's going to pay for your metal detector. That's what the treasure is. The treasure is what sounds just like junk, right? And you see me in my videos, I dig up a lot of freaking pull tabs and bottle caps, but I've found so many rings, so much jewelry. And I thought I was going to be digging up a pull tab, or I thought I was going to be digging up another bottle cap, or I thought I was going to be digging up another piece of can slaw, or I thought I was going to be digging up another piece of foil, but nope, boom, gold ring, right? Pops right out. Right when you're least expecting it. You know, you dig for a few hours and digging up a bunch of pull tabs, a bunch of junk, and bam, a ring pops out. Nice gold ring. I find a lot of junk rings too, and junk rings are gonna read up a lot higher than that, so you're probably gonna get a lot of junk rings. But the treasure really is in the gold. It's in the gold. You know, that's what we're after. You know, I love it when I find gold, but it doesn't come very often. I have a lot more gold than that, but I don't want to make this too long of a video to be going over a bunch of gold stuff. I just picked a few pieces of gold there, and most of that stuff is in my videos. You know, I show you what they sound like, where they're at, what settings I had. Basically, my settings are zero discrimination, running it full bore as high as I can, right? Once you start notching the junk out, you are not going to be digging up very much gold. Just a fact. You know, coin hunting is so fun for so long until you realize that you're not getting much gold, you're not getting much jewelry, you're just digging out coins, bunch of clad. Yeah, it's fun for a while, but you got to dig the junk to get the good stuff. And to get all this stuff, I dug up buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of foil. And then buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of can slaw. And buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of pull tabs, right? To get all that gold there, it takes a lot of digging junk out. You know, treasure hunting is not easy, but I got to be honest with you, you know, you got to dig the junk out. You can see my videos. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.